Yo, welcome back. Hey, I'm checking out my guys over on Instagram. Shout out to Corey Jones, champ. Yo, he's saying if you can't hear the audio, yo, Corey, let me know if you can hear the audio because it's different for me than it is for you. If you can hear me, please let me know. All right, don't. Nah, he might be jumped out already. But all right, look, if you guys can, we'll check it out. And, we'll see how it all goes. But hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, everything's working good. All right so far. Okay, I'm not even gonna trip on it. Anyways, y'all. First story of the day, man. Japan Rugby Sevens. Yo, we have an interesting situation that's going on in Japan. They went into the Olympics, sevens team, the men's sevens team. This is a team that was, fairly known for being a spoiler team. Wasn't expected to be in the gold medal round. But again, you expected them to be formidable or whatnot. And didn't really happen. Ended up coming in 12th place for the men's side. And ultimately, their head coach, Simon Amore, stepped down from his role after that one. But needless to say, Japan is a very progressive team. They try and gotcha. All right, appreciate it, Corey. I appreciate it, Corey. Thank you very much. Japan is a very, very progressive team. They are ones that are absolutely looking to continue to find their dominance inside the sport. We already see with the 15s as they brought back Eddie Jones. And with sevens, they said, look, we're going to go out and we're stepping outside into what is one of the most experienced lifting coaches, former player. They tapped into the U.S. market because he's got some freedom now. Phil Greening of USA Rugby was of USA's assistant head coach, is now officially taken over as the head coach of Japan men's rugby sevens. And if you guys don't know, this guy, man, he has had a very storied career, to say the least. If you don't know, he was a former player for England. Man was a sevens player, international star. The man played for the Wasps. He played for the Sharks. He played for Gloucester. And then from there, he began his coaching career. He started as a sevens head assistant coach for England, became a contact coach for Scotland. And then ultimately, for the last 11 years, 12 years, he's been the high performance coordinator and assistant coach for the USA Sevens team and for the USA 15s team. That man has a lot of understanding on what it means to be able to build a team. And for whatever you feel was the results for the USA Sevens, you can't take away from the factor that they built a team that was formidable regardless of what the results were. Ultimately, they built a team formidable. So for this Japan side that has been known for being a spoiler team, this Japan side that is known for getting talent in the most random areas, those little Fijians and Samoans that seem to have Japanese ancestry that are part of the team, and their attempt to try and find more athletes. They're really out here trying to change the way that they're being perceived. It speaks a lot of volumes too, because it means that they also are seeing a value from the Olympic side as well as the 15 side, because this Japan side is really trying to do. Japan Rugby Union has always been really trying to make big moves. And I got to appreciate this, man. So this is basically me going, yo, shout out to Phil Greening. Congratulations on the new positioning. And I hope it works out for him, man. There's not really too much to go off in that, but I really hope that it works out for him in this situation because, yo, I'd love to see this coaching tree be able to develop out even more. And again, see what maybe something that we missed as a U.S. or see what it means to be able to develop on the other side. So let me know what you guys think. For those who might have had a better interaction with Phil Greening in your time, Corey, let us know what you think in the comments. But otherwise, this is a big step. I don't know how. I mean, obviously, there has John Mitchell went back to South Africa. Nigel Melville went back to England. So I even though he wasn't a coach, so I guess there is like the jump off. But at least this didn't feel like he used the U.S. and then was like, oh, I'm going to leave as soon as I feasibly can. No, he actually did the work. He stayed, man. 11 years at one job is real. They did 3 Olympics, 3 Rugby World Cup championship, 3 Rugby World Cup sevens, and then obviously what was going on within the 15 side. So yeah, more shout outs to him, man. More shout outs to him.
Don't you love a great ketogenic family? My name is GiftTime. I'm here with Health Enhanced Food. I wanted to talk to you about one of our top baking mixes, and that is our ketogenic baking mixes. We got a ketogenic seed baking mix, our ketogenic almond baking mix, and of course, our ketogenic coconut baking mix. Now, what is so important about it being ketogenic? Now, for those who don't know, ketogenic means that it is utilizing low carbs to be able to eat from. The point of it is so that your body will naturally activate burning from your fat and be able to sustain off your proteins rather than feeding your body carbohydrates and your body simply burning that and you just don't lose weight. And so whenever you're doing that process, it's incredibly difficult. And of course, you're always going to have a craving for wanting to eat the breads and the carbs that you typically would have. With our keto baking mixes, you can have the pancakes, the waffles, the cookies, the cakes, the pizza crust that you absolutely desire without sacrificing the work, your diet, and obviously the results that you are trying to get. All our ketogenic baking mixes are gluten-free, grain-free, plant-based, and absolutely loaded with natural vitamins and minerals. We want to make sure that they are low net carb, they have no added sugar, they are protein rich, they have good healthy fats, but even more importantly, they have a low glycemic level. So for those who are diabetic and you're also still trying to find something, we have the baking mixes that are for you. And I'm sure you're wondering, why make 3 versions of them if they all are basically doing the same thing? Well, we wanted to make sure, as always, that we are trying to specialize to your dietary need. So with our ketogenic coconut, we wanted to give you a version that allows you to have a sweeter bread without sacrificing your diet. But it provides you things that you can make with your cakes, you can make your cookies, but you can be able to not have to lose your mind trying to find things that can satiate the taste without ruining your diet. With our ketogenic almond baking mix, that is one that has probably the highest protein content. It allows you to be able to control your blood sugar levels, reduce your blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, and of course, it goes to promoting weight loss and being able to control the hunger. And for our ketogenic seed, this is for those who have a nut allergy and they can't take anything like the almonds. So we want to give them still the same thing. You can still make your bread, you can still make your pizza crust, you can still make your cakes and your buns and your muffins, but you don't have to worry about having an allergic reaction. You definitely can go check out the ketogenic line of products at healthenhancedfoods.com. Go ahead, keep up with your diet, get the foods that are necessary to keep you going, and let's get the results that you absolutely deserve. Let's go.